Good evening, everybody. This is Kevin, the Crazy Bearded Christian. It is that time of the year when parents go out and they start making all these purchases for Christmas, and they wait on Santa Claus to make his list to get it together so that the kids can get a lot of the things that they want. But you know, this time of the year is especially difficult because sometimes it's difficult to figure out exactly what you want to get. And so we've got some recommendations today that we would like to give you. And these recommendations came after approximately 11 years of marriage between me and my wife, and trying to figure out what to buy each other, what to get our kids, and what to get our family members, because we came from two different traditions. And my tradition, it was my parents got pretty much whatever they thought we needed. I apologize for the bounciness of the video, by the way. Need some brakes evidently on the front. And my wife's tradition was they did the 12 days of Christmas, so they received a gift for each of the 12 days leading up to Christmas, and then they got a big gift. Well, you know, in today's day and age, money can be pretty tight. Now, my wife and I are blessed. God has really blessed us with two good jobs. He has blessed us with the ability to provide for our family and to have a good Christian home, because a lot of that, I believe, is because we know that Jesus is the real reason for the season. And so I also encourage you, if you don't know about Jesus, or if you want to see what the greatest gift ever given was, look up who Jesus is, read the Bible, or go find somebody, or shoot, ask me and I'll tell you. I warn you, I feel a sneeze coming on. Bless me. Sorry about that. And so back to the traditions of gift giving. And so we looked at the two traditions, and as married couples often do, we couldn't agree on what we wanted to do. So we often found ourselves buying gifts and then letting the other know that we had done it. And of course, you know, as a husband and wife, we should strive. Wow, my phone or my camera tried to die. All right, let's try that again. All right, I apologize. My camera decided to go all Terminator on me and attack me. All right, so let's try this again. And yes, I don't do outtakes, and so I just leave everything in the video. So I'm sorry if you don't like that I don't really edit, but this is me, so this is what you get. And so with the buying of gifts, her doing one thing, me doing another thing, it got to the point where, you know, Christmas time was a big surprise sometimes. Because I would look and be like, oh, that's cool. When did you get that? And she'd be like, why did you get that? And sometimes we would buy similar things. And so we decided that we would simplify it. Well, actually, she decided that we would simplify it. And I went along with it because I'm a good husband. And I said, yes, honey. And so she had an awesome idea. She really did. So we decided to do the whole 4-gift Christmas. And I know some of you are going, but I love my kids more than that. I think they should get more than that. Or I love my wife or my husband or my significant other more than that. But let me tell you this. It really does work, and it really is awesome. Here's how it works. So you give a gift is something that they want, which is not a hard thing to do. You ask them what they like, what they want, what they, you know, what the cool thing is that they'd like to have. Then you get them something that they need. Now, this one is good because this really is a meaningful gift. This is a gift that addresses something that you believe they really need. And oftentimes, they're very appreciative of this gift. Then you're going to look at something that they read. Now, this is a good one, too. As a teacher, this one's important to me because I don't care if you are 3 years old or if you are 300 years old. I'm kidding. I do care for you because I want to meet you if you're that old. But don't matter what ages, you're always benefiting from reading. You're always extending that vocabulary. You're learning new words. You are able to take that information and apply it. And the worst case scenario, you get something to read, you might find a good story that you like. I mean, it is better than sitting down and watching TV for hours on end or playing video games for hours on end. Now, I do watch TV and I do play video games. However, reading still cannot be replaced by those items. So that's something that you can do. And so we have something that you want, something that you need, something that you read, and then it comes down to the one that the ladies really, really like, and so do the guys, and that is something that you wear. Now, what this could be is it could be a nice shirt, a nice pair of pants. It could be a pair of shoes. Man, it could be a cardigan. I mean, you could rock a Mr. Rogers sweater and look really good doing it. You could even go full red with it. Maybe it's a Michael Jackson look. Maybe you want that one glove. So maybe it's a pair of sunglasses. It could be a number of things. For me, I would probably benefit from a hat. Now, I have several hats, but I also have a really neat hobby of losing hats at the house. So I have a basement full of hats that are hidden somewhere. And so those are the 4 things that you can do for Christmas that would really benefit the individual that you're buying for, but will also benefit your pocketbook, because you will not have to spend a lot of money on several gifts. Because as you know, when you go to the grocery counter, or if you're in Walmart, there's the convenience aisle when you're checking out that has all of those items that you can choose from. And they each cost it's a little over $1, sometimes $2. But if you buy several of those items, it adds up. Just like if you buy several Christmas presents, it adds up. So leave the gift giving, do the 4, let Santa Claus do the rest. Wink, wink. And remember, God loves you, and the greatest gift that was ever given was the gift of salvation, which came from Jesus Christ, the sacrifice that he gave upon the Christ through his death, burial, resurrection. None of it would have happened if he hadn't went through the virgin birth through Mary. As again, you can read it in Luke chapter 2. If you have questions on any of this, or you want some more information, feel free to leave a comment. Check us out. Again, I know I keep saying that we're going to be looking at doing some videos outdoors. I'll be looking at working on the deuce and a half. We're working on a project in the house, tearing my old garage down and recycling that lumber. So we have a lot of projects going on. The weather has been kind of nasty here. As you can see, it's sunny outside today. So I would encourage you to hit that like button, follow us, stay tuned if you want some clean, wholesome, Christian-related content. This is where you're going to get it at. Hope you're entertained by these videos. I do appreciate you watching these. If you have any questions about Christianity, you're also free to ask those questions. And so, as you can see, where I am on my way home, I've got my 2 oldest kids in the vehicle. And so as we are heading home, oftentimes we'll have these conversations. Or if you want to know kind of what happens with a father that's a minister, a teacher, former probation and parole officer, that is a nut. As you can see, that did not work. The only thing I accomplished there was hurting my eyebrows. So if you want to see what the life of a teacher, minister, father, add all these categorical, topical words if you want to. But just remember, first and foremost, I'm a Christian, follower of Jesus. I'm a husband. I'm a father. And yeah, that's it. God loves me just as much as he loves you. I love you all too, even though I haven't met you. From the bottom of my heart, I love you. Is it a heart? That looks kind of like a heart. Yeah, we'll say that's a heart. We'll call that a heart. Remember, God loves you. He knows your needs. He knows what's going on in your life. So I hope you enjoy a little glimpse into my life and what it's like to live life as a Christian. What it's like to live life in a world that is difficult, and we've had our share of difficulties. I hope to encourage you through these videos, maybe make you laugh a little bit. Again, you have to take the good, you have to take the bad, but when you give it to God and he takes it all, your reward's in heaven. God bless you. Now I'm going to nonchalantly lean in and try to turn the camera off without it looking too obvious. So, where's the camera? There's it. There it is. God bless.